What's up, guys? My name is Ankur Thakar. A lot of you know me as your colleague. What you may not know is that I'm also active on a variety of social media platforms, including
That
Instagram. So
super
I thought,
relatable moment when you realize you should have put the pip
I'd
up
open
here.
myself up a little bit, take you through the grid. Maybe you'll learn something about me. If we're lucky, maybe I'll learn something about me. Um, so yeah, I thought we'd start with my first post, which isn't actually my first post. Uh, I'm a big deleter of content, mostly to just protect my sanity. But I guess this one, I just really like the visual of people doing their wedding shoots, and that was commentary on a bit of modern love, which is it's nice to be in a relationship, but it's even nicer to chronicle it and share it with others. Um, and my next one that is still up there is an old lock screen. I saw this piece called Revenue in New York. Liked it so much, I posted it, made it my lock screen. Then, of course, the old UI of the iPhone, when you were getting a call, it'd be slide to answer. And so, really, I was just manifesting the bag here. Yeah, I still love the way it looks. Yeah, so the next one is also a screenshot. Yeah, I paid for the Paris Review app, and there's this like huge archive of interviews. And as it was downloading, this is sort of the they called it copying content, which I just thought was like a really funny way to describe what was happening. So, oh, it's a shame that this one didn't load. Um, So the story behind this one is that there was once a man named Jason Manti who ran content at Vine, content design eventually, but what he would do is have these weekly challenges giving us a single prompt. This one was hashtag story. And so what you cannot see is a swarm of birds flying through the meatpacking district, creating some really interesting shapes that really spoke to me. Yeah, we'll just skip that one.
Nope, nope, nope.
After Vine, I joined a company called Matter Studios, and you know, I just thought this was a really funny picture of a guy just looking at some content and feeling a way about it. Look at that. Our first event that we threw was called Total Power Move, and it was at this like space in the Lower East Side, and I don't know what they call it in photography, where you have like the huge wall that curves down, but I couldn't resist the negative space that it captured. Really, just a total void, which is how I felt pretty often in 2016. So Matter folded pretty quickly, and then I joined a podcasting app called Bumpers, which allowed anyone to make a podcast directly from their phone. So I did this series called Young Me, Old Me, because I've kept a diary since I was maybe in fourth grade. And so the idea was that I would read these super earnest and corny entries as young me, and then roast myself just mercilessly as old me. It was a lot of fun. So I do the series on the platforms called Museum Beats. This was inspired by this thing I did at Vine, along with Twitter. We did this project called Museum Week. So I had art viners kind of take traditional pieces of art and then interpret them using their own aesthetic on the platform. And then I wanted to get into the fun. So uh, later during the last Whitney Biennial, I think in like 2017, um, yeah, I just like kind of went through and I used Vine had this like ghost feature where you could see the last frame and so you could make like stop motion. And so yeah, I was just having fun and interpreting it. Let me see if I can get some volume. Because what's a museum beat without the beat? It still slaps.